Hi, and welcome back. Today I thought that I would share the process of my setup of my bullet journal for September. And the first thing I'm doing is I'm using a couple of Tombow pens to draw outside the edges. And then I had this stencil from the Lollipop Box Club that I really wanted to incorporate because I thought it was so cute. And I am using yellow and green. And the problem is that I don't really like the colors. I didn't swatch them beforehand. I just, thought that I would go with the flow, and I honestly did not like the colors one last bit. So I'm trying to find different ways to cover it up, and I end up with this piece of paper from a notepad, and it kind of works. But first I thought that I would just draw out the lines for the month so that the paper won't get in the way, because I don't know with you how it is with you, but I find that if I have paper on the page I always get stuck on it, so I've decided that I'm going to draw out the lines first and then add the piece of paper. And as I mainly use my bullet journal for work, I have a lot more space for the weekdays, and then the weekends get to share a square. So the weekend squares are a bit bigger, but on the other hand, that's for 2 days. And then I just glue in that piece of paper, and because I didn't really like that green showing there either, so I had that'd be great, and I thought it fit there. And this month I have picked out a couple of washi tapes. This empty pink washi tape I think is adorable, and the blue one is from the Lollipop Box Club as well, and together I think they are just perfect. To number down the calendar, I'm using a stamp set that came in the planner kits, the Coco Daisy planner kits, a couple of months back. I think it's just super adorable and very functional. And this month, I'm actually managing to use just one color on my ink. I am just super proud of myself for doing that. Anyways, I have miscalculated the number of weeks for September, so I end up with one row too much, and I'm sort of saving that by using a bit of whiteout on the vertical lines and then adding a bit of washi tape, the same pink one that I had on top, and then using that trick to have a card or something, and then just pull the washi tape so it gets a nice and straight line. And then I have this spotty washi tape that I've been using quite a lot this month. I just think it goes very well with the kit. On the other side, I'm using a couple of the printables, but first I am using the same color of Tombows, just drawing out the outsides of the paper. I don't know, I think it just ties it all together, and it adds a bit of color, and color is nice. What I want to use this page for is I need a list of all of the monthly to-dos that I have, and I also want a notes section. So that's what I'm trying to create with these printables. And this September, I think it's a bookmark. I think you can laminate it and keep it in your journal or in your planner or whatever you have. But I think it's kind of cute to just add a bit more interest to my monthly overview. It's just such as I just print it out, and then I have something to embellish the page with. And this month I also printed out the subscriber downloads, I think it was, on vellum paper, because I don't know, I know a lot of people have been doing it this month, and it was actually one of the things that I felt like doing when I first saw the kit. It just feels like such a I don't know, I can't really come up with the word, but airy or light, or I don't know, something about it says to me that it needed to be printed on vellum. So I tried that and I really liked how it turned out. And something else that I've been really loving lately are the transparencies that Cocodisi have been offering as a add-on. Uh, I think they are super cute, and I actually use them quite a lot. They both serve as a bookmark, sort of. Yes, I do have the washi taped sides, but this adds a bit more bulk and makes it even more visible from the side. Uh, but apart from that, I actually put a lot of my sticky notes on there. Like if there are accounts that I don't use that often, then I can just write them down there. Or if there's something that I need to remember, I just put it on the dashboard and it's visible for me. Something new I'm trying this month is this bullet journal essentials kit from Little Dog Paper Co. I thought it would be fun to try out, and I really like it. It's printed on matte transparent sticker paper, which is something completely new to me. Very nice. And the first thing I'm doing is, like I did on the other page, I'm just using the tombos to add a bit of color, and then I'm gluing in this next month section, and the next month thing is just a piece of paper, and I think it's just adorable, and so handy to have just to jot down if there's any appointments or meetings or anything that I really need to remind myself of. And then I'm using the bird stamps that came in the scrapbooking kit, I think, this month. I just wanted something down there because it felt a bit lonely with just having the habit tracker, and the birds are just, I think they are a very nice filler. Is that even a word? Or I don't know, they just fill out space very nicely. And then these birds are from Doodlebug, and I don't know, there's like a bunch of them. I bought a roll of stickers, and so there must be hundreds of little birdies, but I think they are super cute, so I'm not complaining. And then I'm trying to color in, and oh, I think that this card was so perfect to have for my bookmark this month. I don't procrastinate. I delegate tasks to my future self. I think it was hilarious to use at work. Hopefully, my coworkers will find it equally fun. And then I'm using that pink washi tape underneath it, just to sort of frame it a bit without being too framey. Is that a word? I don't know. I think it ended up cute. And then I have another printable printed on vellum. I don't know why I didn't glue it down all the way, but I kind of like that because now I can add things underneath that I don't find that important, but I still want to have on my bookmark, or, you know, I don't know. Uh, and I'm using that notepad again. I don't know. It's one of my favorite notepads. I hope they will reissue it someday because I am sure I will run out and I will be so sad when I do. And then I'm just adding a sticky note for decoration and finishing off the bookmark with a tab. And this time I used a tab from the printables. I thought it complemented the bookmark very nicely, and I spell out the word today on top. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my little process video. Bye for now.